treat medicine, crowd medicine immigration.
Abusia manage me ahosepe and then so abraso say you sign any share award the community and the law. So the community and the law a program memenda area bia between 4 and 6 p.m. UK time your day abra war your UK hey and che and a breacher a boy no a year or hima ako akra. We lost the Queen of England. We lost the Queen of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. And as tradition demands, we have King Charles III, who has succeeded his mum. And we'll pay tribute to the late Queen and pay homage to the new King. And we have a very interesting question to ask the lawyers, and definitely they're going to give us answers. What does the law say about the Home Office refusing your leave application without good reason? Nan saying application ekokotoha eche ebeba no na fe yese yamfa amount identity yamfa amount no reason no bia na ento asumu ade a yepese yehwe senior esi etie eno nti lawyer Charles Asmah will be a resource person from BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, the senior partner Uncle Ben celebrating 30 years in the industry on broking service and commitment to the community. Enti afedi animi inyina ye celebrity Uncle Ben for 30 years of service. And inti, Momodia says, you pick up the link, share it, and spread it around the Kachubi. Say we are live. We're live on BWTV, BW Radio, and I think so BWF Solicitors, Facebook, and YouTube, and I think all the social media platforms. Inti, Uba, subscribe, like the page, share. Na obi so kan was say woso na fama obi na on hunu say BWF Solicitors lawyers no aba na yedi the community and the law Edinburgh. If I'm a reku frimpon, the community and the law is next. I was here, Memoache, Moaquaba, Memoaha, Memoaquaba, Memoaju, Memoaquaba. Baby, I will be waba the community and the law. So, a age media, ye day, Emremu, and Como, Ebro, a war UK. Now, what she mo yante asempa, Queen Elizabeth II, a free emu. Odi adie a war UK and Ireland for 70 years. She was 96. Sabri. Senior and share any amamre esitiano. Mwafi yen yidin bes sima na yemfa and honor her memory. The Queen. May the soul of a queen rest in perfect peace. And all hail the King, King Charles III. Abusia, Vijnawe so na Masaya Amao Akwaba Biu Ade Eba yɛn dwumadie ɛyɛ the community and the law so na me kamfo ɛde amount sɛ ɛfiri saa bere kɔpem sɛ no nsia ɛbɛbɔ ɛwɔ UK ha no yɛde dwumadie yi ɛbrɛ wo a yɛbɛyɛ didi nkɔmmɔ bebree ɛno nti sɛ woba so na wowɔ ɛyɛ concern bi wowɔ comment bi na wopɛ sɛ wohyɛ a wobɛtumi ɛne yɛn ahyɛ ɛwɔ yɛn numbers a yɛde ɛbɛto edwa no ɛso ɛyɛ 0739920848 anaa nso sɛ wobɛsend the text 0795042278. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the community and the law. BWF Solicitors and AD and I say what I chima your day ebro and on team of my resource persons or my platform any opportunity set your day ebro 214-218 Tottenham High Road no so I was Seven Sisters North London where you Monday to Friday every anopa 9:30 kopim and 6 o'clock. Over for 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 and now on emergency numbers no 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 yet one cry.
Yeah, fair ma ye wo London. Ya ji abasobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa, Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron, 29 years. BWF Solicitors kra wo ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care, eye abofrahwe mu, awaregya ye ho twuma mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Ye child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ne ye wo brei mu. Enu nti ne yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Ye senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje wo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa no nkron pa mu ekosi enumre no nsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene dan so appointment nko free anopa no ndu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground nswa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. Wa advise local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebre efa Ghanaian law ho yi na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.
BWF Solicitors and Yato and Krano, GDS, Brandon Crane Coswell, no, you were doing the needful, sir. Uber share link no, na Ubia and Sa can be. Now, and so many interesting things are going on. In the past few days, in fact, within the week, you know, so many very interesting and significant events across the UK. The Edikai, now Trianumu and Ohima Wayan Baby Crow. Or the new Prime Minister, Mame Strauss, a C, a Kunyaso, now or forming cabinet. Now, or man who can say on forming a buy. 48 hours. ɛna ɔhema ɛdan n'ani ɛde hwɛ ɛdan no firi atasefo asase so ɛno efiri hɔ no ɛnura ɛna abusua no efiri ɛyɛ Balmoral Castle ɛwɔ Scotland ɛbaa London na afei ɔde Prince Charles sɛdeɛ na yɛnim no wabɛyɛ ne King Charles III wɔde no asi so anɔpɛ yi sɛnea nhyɛ ne amammerɛ teɛ no waba amanneɛ wɔ London kurom ha nyinaa ɛkyena wɔkɔtoa so ɛwɔ Scotland within the next few days no wɔbɛkɔ Scotland wɔbɛkɔ Wales na afei wɔabobɔ amanneɛ sɛ abusuafo yi ɔman me yɛnya ɔhene foforɔ ɛfiri sɛ aberewa ɛkɔ akura sɛnea amammerɛ ɛsi ɛteɛ no na afei nhyehyɛ ɛbɛba abɛtɔ dwa sɛ kwan yɛbɛfa so ayɛ ɔhema ayie mebɔ amanneɛ because we as a community were also concerned because yɛnyina ɛna mmara ɛne nhyehyɛ ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛfa yɛn ho ɛno nti sɛ yɛaba the community and the law mu a na yɛkyerɛw sɛnea nhyehyɛ no ɛsi teɛ na watumi ɛhunu ate aseɛ abusua ɛnɛ nso so yɛde yɛn nkɔmmɔ no ɛreba no na yɛbɔ amanneɛ sɛ BWF Solicitors wonja yi mukra sɛnea ɛteɛ no duru ebere bia na ansa na wɔtwe bia na wɔman yi bibia yɛde esua adeɛ na ansa na mɛkɔ saa adesua no so no ma menkae wɔ sɛ ɛnɛ anwummere ɛwɔ Dominion Center mo a mowɔ North London Wood Green ɛhɔ ɛna the iconic Miss Ghana UK pageant no ɛkɔ soɔ na BWF Solicitors any BWTV BW Radio we are associated with this event nti anwummere yɛfiri ha na yɛnyinaa yɛkɔ na yɛakɔyi the worthy woman ambassador obedi yɛnim na afei wakari Ghana flag no ɛde akɔ animu ɛde amame kai wo sɛ BWF Solicitors is a sponsor of the event and afei nso so BW Radio is a sponsor of the event. Tisha no susa mame na afei ebre no dura yenyina yanko. Yemfa ye nugget no emre na yenhwe de mpanimfo ede emaye. We say employees are protected from discrimination in the workplace based on religious affiliation and philosophical beliefs. You are protected from religious discrimination in your workplace, and this means that you are protected whatever your religion or belief. You are protected whatever your employer's religion or belief. You are protected when you are already working for your employer, and you are protected whether you are applying for a job. We Ukoyi Free Equality Act of 2010. Your case be senior lawyer for no there be two Imran no actually no Raman Sethi versus Elements Personal Services of 2019. Now and also me jina na afi me na mama mo nyina mo hu se ene ye nua pani ye brother ye uncle ye lawyer Charles Asmah ewa ha Charles Asmah aba be kan yensa ɔne yɛn ɛba abɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ na afei wakyerɛ yɛn sɛnea nneɛma ɛsi bɛkorɔ ɛwɔ mmara no mu ɛno nti hyɛ no nso na twɛn me saa meba na afei yɛde nkɔmmɔ no aba abɛhyehyɛ so na menya da na de sɛ deɛ ɛne na me sa na mema no akɔ aba na yɛmfa yɛn nkɔmmɔ no so agyal ankedos akɔ aba na po mu nyame adom yɛgu so na ɔtwi na agya yehu amamre efe etia kama yem kose bre tintini ade bia and so a very sober moment and week for us or him ma every more shishani ade koso enyina we mourning the queen nti ja bia wa no na mo so adwuma mo te sai yami adom se na boss no
this week you know I am a pen oye and na share but one thing I may see fee chrome ha member and then when she share me say when she should be to her.
That's right.
Yeah, fair. And you giddy and you waste of time and yes, you can say. Oko say sikana why they akọbọ kan hunu the committee be
na very interesting nkomo bi a obi enemy di no say mon kanche UK for say ayi no mon fama yen ne enye na ye ne be hunu ye ya fe ne ye bete committee na yakopɛ ho ntoma atwa ye twa ntoma no ewie a ye di na wotweda ye di 40 days ye di 40 days ye afe ne ye be panipa ye de ne be si akonwa so na we ya ne fefe titia say afe ne ye kotwema nso ye kubisa abrewa say hwan ne ye mfa ne nsi so because aduru kwasimensa so kwasimensa ne kwasimensa akodi bone bi ntia ye say we a year no cry almost 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah, Yes, you are here. Any econo.
Suade won bebre. Suade won.
And I more lawyer for crime more. I'm not paying a mention. I'm a say. Constitution na a what UK had. A chess or he might a woman can say. You don't have for a see. Nymphony at the castle. Ne symbols at the name of bebre so. Inti wo hena wabano. Untimi and cassette. Yem family DMC super coupe transition period until was all now call ye kind running in a we Matthias we no assign. Let us say continuity no. It's so beautiful.
So beautiful. And you see, I think the beauty of it is say nipa no ya aware say a bit baba sa asudi we about so to prepare no dada. So now share next in line to the throne our hobby. And the king SC so assign say wajatum William Ejina observe tebedu no so
no onim de hoye
and yet be beaten and this is the beauty of the constitution of the British of Great Britain, written and unwritten aspects. Now that part is very, very crucial. To show all the prime ministers alive, everybody was there to witness this moment.
And you know, Mama for a chair and a fee, you super.
Yo, viewers and listeners, and then so chair Obibiara, Sewenyam Morena, and the proclamation Saturday, Wenyam Ray for Community and the Law Program. And then so you see idea. Tiama wakwaba. They are say Uncle Ben of BWF Solicitors continue to celebrate 30 years of legal practice. And ti Brene Swan Baba Kaye and no and no a celebrity equity year.
Yeah, I was senior a lawyer cano in celebrations no coso anti shanosusa amai na fe a breno na if we demand anything of you na wabomoding aboying na fe your celebrity our founder our leader cornerstone and everything mama beka ye hono so and that was say Tilly oha Tilly o say hello lovely family sanso so and ye war Barnabas or Dami o share Barnabas o share free if you could let us know, that would be brilliant. Sandra Fraser also so oha. Thank you very much, Sandra. Good afternoon to you. I was saying young court na fi negative na mema lawyer and nadarama omomodia na onchemu emfa emayen. Employees are protected from discrimination in the workplace based on religious affiliation and philosophical beliefs. You are protected from religious discrimination in your workplace and what your religion or belief is, and what your employer's religion or belief is, and whether you are already working for your employer or you are applying for a job. A case be a PA, but lawyer for Heidi. Now maybe that lawyer Charles Asmah. No, actually, my lawyer.
So today we are looking at the Equality Act 2010. We're also looking at case law, and at the same time we are looking at Employment Rights Act 1996. Now, we'll share especially section 19.1 of the Equality Act 2010, or use the phrase B, as the provision criteria or practice.
Okay.
And to say we are a juma rule. Now, the in your maybe best show policy mu. Next time, your man could see would be the right to quine under the Equality Act no. So, in your man, so one year careful na a creative problem, amao, and your friend discrimination.
Okay.
Discrimination in as much as the Equality Act 2010 is also within the Employment Rights Act 1996. I want you careful, but we bet me the work of court. We see you under Equality Act 2010 for protected characteristics infringement. There's a protected characteristic being religion, sexual orientation, sex, gender, age, and then the pregnancy na eka ho bi. Nti se one ye careful na say who infringe upon any of these protected characteristics no, then the person will say we break you with duty under the law on discrimination. Nti say you share sa nugget here about this week here. Or say sign your main titulu religion, no. As I say, employers are careful. Which may have can say a religious discrimination. Now, quite ben soon able to make creative discrimination. Be a BWF policy. And I say rules and regulations, employee handbook or code of conduct. Na enumu no wodi nyoma bia position provision criteria or practice within the workplace. PCP. The PCP and one year careful about to create infringement on equality rights. Okay. Protected characteristics. No. And I don't know, you have to make sure says that PCP no is defined clearly. Okay. It is not generalized or widened. Okay. And that definition also should not be anything just to please yourself as an employer. Purely on health and safety grounds. Okay. So health and safety grounds today, the more or less, you have a duty and therefore you need that provision to be able to meet that duty. But if you generalize and you are just putting it there to ward people off there, then people will see you for discrimination. Okay. And therefore, under the provision, especially the case law, the case of Rama, no. Agricultural say would this provision eba o ndiyemu as an employer. Now it's so wide there. Somebody will look at it and interpret it, say it's a direct or indirect discrimination. Okay. So that is care, as I say, then you take it as employers. And employees, so you will say anything an employer no back say in this so. So I don't know, as I say, we say, is it infringing on our employment right or not? Okay.
Now, so we share senior nagati etia or say emfaho ni power for wejumano on a religion and on a belief. Emfaho say afina who apply for job no. Say who apply for job. Na say yebisa will say religious and also religion what's the more option? Several others, Black African, whatever, Christian, Muslim, ni idea. Se emfa se ye bibisa and say the woman no. Emfa yana say nya no so ne begina ma wadwuma. Why do they ask those questions?
All right, so under the Equality Act, there is provision for equal opportunity. Equal opportunity means that everybody, regardless of their religion, sexual orientation, or belief, should be given opportunity in terms of employment rights or employment opportunities. So imagine, say, verify and I say, vet how many opportunities the way create amount of work. You need to have a trail of such opportunities. Okay. And therefore, say, you pay Juma and I say, a fill form, and they will ask us, even our racial background in our day now, omubisa. They want to know how many people are from ethnic minority background and how many people are from other background. And they use it as a test case. Say, we are equal opportunity employers, and therefore we give opportunity to everybody. And again, the regulator will will check to see how many opportunities have you created to the extent that you do not discriminate against other backgrounds. How many of your staff are women? How many of your senior staff are women? How many of them are from ethnic minority background? And so on and so forth. Okay. So employers are compelled to do that. And to prove that they have followed through, they have to have this to show. So call it an audit record.
And this audit record, fine. So you be some can it go against me?
So it's your duty to ensure that you are creating equal opportunity. So how do you show that you have? Either the employer, the regulator will come and inspect physically, or you have something to show them. So how do you prove that you are following and you are not discriminating against? So even your interview record or recruitment and selection policy and paperwork, you should have evidence to show that you have created opportunity. Creating opportunity doesn't mean that you do not consider skill set. But what it means is that give everybody opportunity. But as part of the selection process, those without the skill set will not be selected. But then they were given opportunity to attend, including people with disability.
Okay.
So what we are saying is that whether the person is already employed or to be employed, and not just a potential employee. So whether employed or potential, you have to ensure that you do not discriminate against them. So if at interview they ask you, for example, why do you have this particular trait? Now, as a result of that question, you are not offered the job there, then that's discrimination.
Okay.
Because it's clear that you were not given the opportunity as a potential employee because of that particular thing. So that is what we all have to be mindful of, and it is within the law.
Within the law, and I was bear in mind. I don't think me patrol say what will be a juma, will be a juma, and now say na say roots ne opportunities aba e be kwan ema ye fa nkrofo adwuma no. E wo say ye hye saa ne me nyina enso say obi ba na sa wo be fa na adwuma enya afi na ba ye say sebe wo ye asumwe ni ana sa wo firi ha ana ade nti memfa wo adwuma ana sa wo koye bibi ama ho akoda di say wo discriminate against obi no e betimi aye bibi e betia wo ewo emra nti hye no so sa efa man na we unya we courtesy BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors medical bow amane no 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so Seven Sisters, North London, Oberfrey 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 and I say 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Wumpini Adam, yes, I've seen you. Thank you very much. Good evening, BWF Solicitors and your Wokano. Wumpini Yame Enshao. Tili, also Mahuse Woody, class prefect Jumano Pa. But class prefect Nanka Sanso Ewaha, Nanajimai Waha. Sanson Yawa Ejiwa, Nanajimai. Good evening, everyone. Pacho, Obaswa, no Amiatu, Kani, who also Hona, a board register na Yafro. Sandra, thank you very much for that useful information. So, what question be or concern be I'll to me at the Ato platform and so Obe Sunday will text na ako 07950422780. And I say, yeah, Matt Brett said Freya Obe Freya was 07399208468. Na woni yen aba betwetwen komo se me dikan bo wa mane no ene ye wo lawyer Charles Asmah e wo yen chen a oboa yen ama ye den komo no e de abrowo ne den na ye di ho komo de ye bisa ene se Home Office bia na wo de wo application akwa akoto won anim na application no acha kra na emma obaya ye se refuse reason ben ye de refuse no kra no se be twetwe aso entaso mu papa se ba na sa ding ena emrano eka ewo ho. That's what we've put to you, and it says, what does the law say about the Home Office refusing your leave application without good reason? So there could be a reason, but it may not be good. Good to emrano, good to war, and now say good to the Home Office. Lawyer Charles Asmah.
Thank you very much. And then you share Embrano and ne nyoma ya fikesim for a country and say you refusing and injina so no a omode refusing enuni. Na wa read the idea is think of nka omutumi omuntumi ye hu bribia na based on the situation.
Okay.
And ye bibia na SSA a set in stone reason.
Okay.
A bioma a common sense. As to me consider. Na ye can say nti nyoma ben na ebe to me abemu a ebeka say omu reason we dey good enough. Because ye show mu a na omu kan dey na kire say den kra na metimi
ayafa. Okay.
Na we know ye share bibia emra no eka.
Okay.
Yes, say your boy ye trim keke.
Okay.
Na ye can say as I say in your mo kano eto assume. Na na also can actual one no so mun gina so mfa de na ma wo enso eto assume. even though we meet criteria no, and as we meet criteria, there is something extra as a so consider na omode ade no ema. And now mpo say so mo refuse na court a wobetumi raise sa point na e court actually judge say we enti na me susun say nka say omode ade ye den na omo nhwe tintina say this or that.
Okay.
Nti wo hwemu a adenti na obi a oye application for 2.5 na sa nimpa we ne owa ne say we prove say ne ba and say ne yere a ne partner original so and as ne maame a original so and as ne parent original so no apart from that oni bibia bio na ye de ade na ama no na obi nso a wenye ni nyina but ka ba ko pe na bia wenya nso yes ye mfa ama no nyoma ben na ye de toto ho a obi a woni no ye de ma no na obi a owo no so no ya mfa
ama no. Okay, into some my application me say me baba join me partner na say me kunu me yire me show evidence say ya wari no a subsisting sikasem criteria metimi meet na for some reason omo amfa amamia lawyer criteria no wo reason ben pie no betimi akasa da be ade we because of xyz into yam farmer some reasons are omo de man if you say go dey be there
yo enti sometimes ya wo be ka no na omo adane no ma ka tell say wo kan we ba yen yesusu say sa ade we no enya problem bia sa enti yamfa ne say omo aka actually e bia waka say me yamfa mami a na ekoba say me ko me krom a ma brabo no ebe besa empo owuo betumi ayede aba family entem na omo ababa ka tell say yenim saade nanso obetumi atoa abrabo no so ewo ho.
Okay.
Enti sa give and take no na ye bi say ye ho say ne omo ka no is it reasonable enough?
Okay.
Is it a reasonable excuse? I'll make so or marker said Debbie, is it good enough reason? And the honey baby say was said day and a reasonable reason.
You tell me straight. Reasonable reason, they reasonable to why to home office for na to me.
When I wear your application, and I walk and say ninti or more farm mammy. And I more can say, what can say, Nanso. Yan farm o nti kwato abrabo no so ewo baby na ye ka say ne omo ka no eto asumu ana compared to nyan wo ka kire ho no kwana wo ka kire ho de e application no sa na wo ka ye se bia me ba e bia me private life and I say bia there are insurmountable obstacles bi ewo menimu a se mo amfa ade we ya ma me na musunu me etum se mo nko a sa ade na e wo ho e twen me no ebe me ne me anase ebe se me. Then you raise all these points. And I said, woman be quiet, me buy in who back no. No, my baba culture say, what can say, who quiet, obey who back no. In the for Banoko. That's no good reason enough to refuse. Say, what can you say? Some me bano quiet, you never to me at to abra, but so inti munko. Court na for Banoko, young farmer. And I said, court na for yere, and who could do it. Na munko to abrabo no so ewo ho nti mumu decide how you want to spend your life and as akwala what na how born bra bebre na bra so say yakoya application ama no na omo ka say all right akwala yemfa ama no santi after all onyini ahi bia nti mo fa no nko to abrabo no so ewo baby and na say bia yebeka say yemfa ama wo nti wo kwa use Facebook any WhatsApp, any abefu, and your maybe now fell live life with your family member now. Ujan waha akono. Are these good reasons? No. Are they reasonable? No.
Case work and no ashada.
So case work no as though it will say one so omuye nimpa. And tina sometimes when they get it wrong, we expect them to get it right all the time. But once they get it wrong, in the meantime, no, it is up to you to put to them, say, no, now more can enter soon, they will take you to court. But for and then we share, say some of the reasons no most site now yeah good enough for there. And then your application, then let's say you can womb. Now you now enough. So that they will have no leeway to say because of this or that entity. In fact, they are no MO.
It sounds reasonable to us, but nenya no cre. Say Home Office for no reason to suspect to say enya no cre. Don't they have the right to ask?
So okay say enya no cre. What you so moka say enya no cre. No more can say we have reason to say enya no cre. Once I feel that they're not Adani. And a presumption and rebuttal of the presumption. Maybe a presumption is say, and I say, me can say inti. One father na mamia say ne this. Say bio me ba. And I say bio matina ha all my life. And I say a quarter or third of my life. I have a private life. I form family life. I will say. And even that, you know, so there are insurmountable obstacles ahead. Then you say no. Now cannot correct. Then you have to rebut those presumptions. Now,
okay.
Because I can say, so for me private life and there when you article 8 home for so yes and it. So for me family life when you article 8 home and for so. Na se bibi da wenim a ye fa no insurmountable obstacle no so a eno no enye article 8 mfaso na mbom common sense mfaso and the question is it reasonable for the case worker to say ukwekowu akonekowu after all baby a yetumi woman ye that is no good reason ignoring those obstacles. Imagine obi a na yakan equality ho asem now we you see or no the right no say okay if you are not disabled about trainer or be try and say bibi to no odi dem now odi ne ko no krom all the challenges ahead is it reasonable to say onko
ne krom no
or reasonable to say ontena because of this obi a we take it up and say we changing the sexual orientation now wabadane oye be man wabadane ho oba anase instead so ba ware oba man no or say the other not natural way no we take it what we call the exceptional way. Now we say now all can say me kwa because of senior ma changing me orientation into me come krom a omunji sa de into me me ho be kire me. Now say and we don't care. Go. Those insurmountable obstacles are there. So the point is that will it be reasonable for the caseworker to ignore these challenges, to refuse, or to consider these challenges and apply common sense approach to grant?
Now say caseworker no. Yemfa say sexual orientation is a new phenomenon. Enti be an countries be an case where can may not be aware say baby and nipa so free air ban such is a problem into o journey sa persecution no supposed persecution no say one of evidence is the name of the game say me the evidence say na SCA president is being intino me na me feel say me was a situation no I could be discriminated against intina me dwane we refuse me with that reason. Me cannot come but here. Would they accept it?
Senior Okano, be a no name. So you point it out to Nipano as part of your application.
Okay.
Internet, your application, would you be a say, do you have additional information?
Okay.
Box no any work is for a good reason. A Hana near a exceptional to application no would be Ubeka. So that Nipa no consider these other information. And I buy your friend no cover letter.
Okay.
Yeah, they are too so kama.
Trouble for me.
Better. We are not just ranting. We support with case law. In the case law, and during the case of NA Bangladesh and the Secretary of State 2021. a case AC ekoba say yenjina common sense so refuse nimpe and say yenjina common sense so emma nimpe then you could PM one say it is often reasonable based on certain extreme circumstances to grant the application without going through the checklist per se.
Say, me feel say enye reasonable. Na me pese me challenge ya. What do I do?
Say decision aba. Na say nipa ne si de bia tina court e wo ho no.
Okay.
We be jana akotwa court. We be because I didn't know when you administrative review.
Can me ba bibi say I didn't mean court first, yeah.
Administrative review no and yet trial and error way we use baako na anye year na wa ko use appeal there. You either go this way
or that way.
Into administrative review who call more nchen biu.
Say I don't know my mistake
wrong. Embarrassing guys some of the money into mun show mu biu. Or if they come back to say no and they way then the best place is your court. Court no, it is not the personal or your mistake in your view no and obeshow. Name a neutral person, a friend or arbiter, and as a judge. Judge no be share obia etiobia sometimes no crown who evidence who witness which me aba be kasa bia ma.
Okay.
We administrative review are yemfa witness. We administrative review are yankasa kofa bibi fufuro so ebra. Now the call and one over side at that baby because also my mistake. They give it to them again to look into. But what the court there, the law allows you to bring fresher evidence to support your case.
Obi the text here, but I was just looking at it here. Or say the Home Office and case workers are using these unreasonable excuses to make for the time and the delays that are in the system. A bit more.
Well, I'm saying Nipano refer to say I didn't know acquire na decision embaye. No more culture say because of Ukraine, because of COVID, because of Russia. Thank God. On human new way to omun chucha obi akwen mo because of we delay aba. The whole country, most of 10 days, BBI is over. So that would not be a good reason to delay. But I don't know a delay aspect, But today we are talking about refusing unreasonably.
I say, I think if I understand Nima Krona, we delay into a more case in so now, no more unreasonable excuse me.
As a crying,
because we delay open in term, we refuse to. Then the whole cycle begins.
Well, so on country because I need delay in my refusal.
Well, that's what the president is suspected anyway.
Careful consideration has been made. And blah 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 blah. No, I cannot come. But now you will say yes, the person is right to say yeah, delay no I would the pressure to no so crime bonity amount to amoboasi and consider peculiar circumstance. Even though that could be a reason because they do not write it obvious in the as part of the reasons in it. We cannot say or we take advantage of that to refuse. But point that you're making is that some make decision they have to be very, very careful.
Okay.
Because the nipa say based on the circumstances some share no more the man. Now one farmer no over to me the wide akonim. Empo yesi 20 years.
Okay.
Now obia or very serious circumstances mu. Na say want to me and train 20 years no a bibi betumi ato no. Bia me try 18 years, me try 17 years, me try 19 years. Can't you make an exception for the 1 year na aka no based on a peculiar reason? Bia nipa we 2.5 no mpo bia mpo a na want to me I enjoy ni nyina because of the situation no we film. So why do you say train with 20 years no? So once you put in the application with these extreme reasons, that is where common sense comes in. will it be reasonable to say no under the circumstance? Because every case is treated on its own merit, case by case. Into the fact say, a say no interest say we used to dear no a bias, but a would the say over pointing out, say in your view, no, because of these reasons, no, they should grant the application.
Right. I'm on for mommy questions. Miss Amao say, yeah, mommy. When I'm giving a reason and it's unreasonable, and together with my lawyers, we decide that we go for an appeal, can't we sue for delayed time and waste of money?
Right. Now, so we court now we call seeking cost award under CPR 44. Civil procedure rules.
Okay.
44 no, obeka say obi delay waste too time wa na yame ya wadom na wudi nkunim a wombro no wosika of course sika we waste ni nyina no exercise dey ochiama but judge nso be say is there something that you should have done right that you didn't do, or is it also fair to say wudi nkunim so omonfa wosika nyina dey ema wo ana? So I don't know any argument I will put you forward before the judge. It's when you make a cost argument to the judge say, and as a judge now be making better circumstances like I say I will award or not award based on what you did.
Does that normally happen?
Award or not to award?
No, say people after say one winning appeal no of course say award of a financial be money.
So as part of who winning can't no. Within that you have time to make a representation to the judge say judge as part of the decision you should consider awarding cost against the other party say kobase ade no nyame edima wo
we cry na me pamasetra na ade ama me afina me court fee ni ade
me ya be fa hu de no na me. But point are you making is say will it be right to sue them for delay? But you see, delay they will give you a reason. Omaka just say we a standard application at 6 months. We a premium application at 24 hours or 1 week. You have chosen standard application. And now, why try a then man we could be someone say I don't idea but no would you reason to I chabrel. You say we court to no ko raise or why so we shall then no delay wa. Omaka just say no. Your cultural will say and even when you asked us why is it delayed, we told you the reason. So you cannot use this as whatever. So no cannot be, you can't sue because of that. But the point is that so when make a mistake, whether not consider the reasonableness of your claim, say because of private life or insurmountable obstacles or family life, they should give you they should grant your application. Now, or more a twist, no more making the way or more pedia. The court your argument in say the refusal reasons are not reasonable enough. They are not good enough based on these factors.
Mami misa way for statistics and beer ebe for in their confidence. Yen community no, do people agree say lawyer for munye appeal man because reason we are brain and Thomasum me jidi yes say ni nti e was say dem me and no and amade aye me application. Do people push for these appeals?
People do, those who know. But the thing is that senipa no onim no osiki advice and when a lawyer number culture say, all right, let's assess your case, the merit of your case. You have maybe 60% chance of success. You have maybe 80% or more than 50, so to speak. What we call realistic prospect of success.
Okay.
If there is realistic prospect there, why not go for it, regardless of the cost and time? But say your assessment, now merit, show say you have less than 50%. Of course, that is where you then say, okay, let's go and see whatever happens. These days, a lot of people are pushing for appeals, which is good. Because what we have concluded is say people now know statistically, so I didn't know man farmer wa ha what the court. Empo along the way, they will review their own position and withdraw if we are able to do whatever you have to do. So example of obia ye refusal. Now ya can try to say ebia ubano ujina na sono court ama will contact right or order. Santi akwala na ujina na sono after all we a parent there.
But we need rights.
That is harsh. But legally, that's what they are saying. A checklist. Checklist say if you are making a direct access application based on your child, show say you have contact with the child. When you start could you be some. Now we need contact. But then you push to let them know, say the contact arrangement is still in place. Nti hano enye nimpa no a o refuse na wo kwa akokachire no wo court na judge no oye person human being like nyemi eni nyina no we look at the circumstances and say nimpa we ebia nienti a we nya right to have contact with the bano maybe because say we nya sikampo ankofa lawyer from the beginning.
Okay.
Santi omo echinchim nsa agene right e fini nsem. But has the person got the chance to obtain that right? Okay. Yeah, then we can consider that. Anampo said, "Nipe oyare." Na ne yare no enti ye ka tell say we need evidence I tell say we there we yare. But ebia nipa no on seek medical help because of bia suro and say bibi fufuo nti. Me ya hwehwe mu a ye hu say suro and say bibi fufuo nti. And now seek medical help, but the help is already in place. Okay. That means I know or a yaribi. Then that would be a reasonable factor to grant the leave.
Okay.
In this case, so can say, oh, one for way, amba. Yes. On the first hand, we are right. But on the other hand, so much to mobile no mubi se Komu said, no, there's more to it than just what we are saying. Santi, let's reconsider. The one the judge, bet you way now. Now, like I said, even though Mranisi is saying on this occasion, me I made the minister.
So reasonable reasonable na manfo nya akokodro to challenge it no. What has always been the success rate? Say you have granted the appellant no.
More often than not, the appeal is allowed. Say court appealer, the appeal is allowed. Because it could do what you have so much to even support that. Including Crawford new situation, or more baby dear dance say Anna etie, and we are witnesses to that. And as someone who they are you have to make sure say yes I would you call court your application you have to make sure say evidence are we here in your case and your view ebema wo point ato assume against caseworker there you have to make them available. You don't wait in a court to work of father.
It was all proactive.
You have to be proactive
from the beginning
because you are making an application supported by document. You have supporting documents. Okay. Social supporting document in this way. You can just a mandatory document and optional document. The first one your optional doesn't mean that don't bring it if it will be in your favor. But if it's going to undermine your case, dear, obviously no.
You don't need to do that.
You don't need to. Okay. So these are the things. That is why it's always advisable to seek advice, especially where your thing is not straightforward.
Abusua safe and obekan ye ho a ye lawyer Charles Asmah boa yen ayi ensem no ano ye say emra no eka sen say home office the reason bia wo hwe pa hwetwe so nto asum about your leave application what the amount emra no eka sen na say ye decide na ma what do we do obviously his advice I would say seek advice na fe or ye appeal against those decisions wo betimi ahyase de wo text and WhatsApp message abre yen number de ye adwuma no 0739920848. We have a few of your comments around na me kwetri na me nkopeja ebi emfa amra sabri brewo yanim enunti me bema lawyer ho kwan na fe wafa mo questions no mo concerns so ye be lines no so as well 07399208468 yewo ajewa makan wo de no thank you very much and so and yewo Frederick Kofipoku which schedule so Frederick Nyame Inshaw. Sani Awo Mami Efua says greetings to BWF Solicitors and all members on the platform. Thank you very much. Ebio say Penifon so Joe so Mami Efua good evening. Thank you very much. Sanso so Penifon Aje Frederick Kofipoku so ya Joe so Mami Enche we say Irina. Good afternoon, Lawyer Charles and Mr. Frimpong. God bless you. God bless you too. Sanso and Sandra is doing, as usual, very well there. Good evening, Sandra. Nyame inshallah. Belated happy birthday as well. Doris Kessie, hello family. Odia enono. Young call we so Mami Case is saying good afternoon, Lawyer Asmah. Please, what documents will I need if I want to apply for a fee waiver for a child who's lived in the UK for 10 years since birth and want to naturalize? Abofra, what's na 10 years? Person naturalizing, but application or for naturalization, who's can onya until person apply for fee waiver. Does fee waiver cover this type of application? Na setisa quite best no befaso enya.
Yo, that's the mame. Near woman say, nkwala de no, and your friend registration, you know. Into your person register neba, a penny adult is naturalization. Now, kwala ya register ni, can the parent afford? That's question number one. If they cannot afford, what is the evidence? And it's a ubisa who say minisika, then HS say unisika.
Okay.
Then what document do you have to provide to show say unisika before you consider the application itself? Nyakola na obisa no so betumi atua anase ontumi ntua. Parent no ka say me ya de na ma me be me ntumi ntua because me be onye adwuma anyway. Santi mumboa me. You have to prove it.
Okay.
Say, a juma away no sika eba no eya he. What it na would be the nyina wia and then I would whatever expenses no wia e ka ahe. Na ne ebe ka no ebetumi etua e ka no ana at the moment no the fee is £1,012.
Okay.
This are £1,012 imagine say nipa we or ni sika ne expenses ni nyina wia e ka £100. Then we are talking about at least 10 months. Yeah. 10 months, is it reasonable to say save for 10 months as why your application? No. The fee waiver no kotuma it makes sense. It should be a reasonable reason to be granted because £100, how long will they save you? They say 100, yeah, then you are talking even more months to save up. So what do you need to show? Say, we see can you pay slips. So we hear Juma. So we hear Juma so na buying a boa na buying the boa. And na u bank statement no asika no ekomu.
Okay.
But because say a waiver, when na we see wuni sika, na we kwasre say yemfa enchawo. Santi baby a usika wo bia no, say
okoyipie.
Na ye wu say ampa. Baby a usie usika nyina no, ye kwahwehwe ho nyina no, sika ni ho.
Okay.
What if Akwalani was savings? Can we say savings on your Akwalani sika? You train with the 18 years. You are setting up. Santi.
And then you can't any registration.
Is that money not part of the family money? So that will not be reasonable justification. Say the fee waiver no either. But so what day? Akwalani bank statement ba. Sa papa wo mu a papa ne de, sa mami wo ma mami ne de, obi a o involve ne de aba. Na ehwehwe ni nyina hu say ni nyina 000 honest negative wa. Let's just say can genuinely no
ebi ni ho.
Say bi ni ho a should we wait say akwala no ye pani na ono a ye adwuma wa register ne ho ana say no. in this case no case law can say as I say yama a kwai na akwala no yetumi register no for free.
Okay.
That's the waiver. Into evidence yenwie be hia no evidence say we ye adwuma. Evidence say sika na eba no ene nea we spend no ebi enka. Evidence say wo bank statement ni na no balance a ewo mu enie and say ne eba mu enie. Evidence mpo say wo de ka wo baby a wogusu wutua. Evidence mpo say bailiffs and now say debt collectors and the letters bi ai abrel no so aye extra cost to you. Evidence say wakoje obi busi a wugusu kra wutua wuwieye. Bibi bia e ho a e support wo case say we sika wunya ene nea wo spend no esua no difference no eye negative and say zero no fabra.
Okay.
They will use it to make a case say based on these reasons no it's a akwala no you register no for free.
Okay. I'm saying question we similar meaning say more draw from the same place. A similar one about an Brimpon and Sa Odi Ewa and Mami King so a day a buy it. So if you're doing it from the same place, thank you very much. We've done that. Redeemer leaves. Interesting discussion for today. Very useful. This is free legal education. Na in teams so a day about please let's copy the link and share to our friends and loved ones. BWF Solicitors to the world. Raman and I say good evening everyone. And our face so war gift to your child team. So yeah, what do you know? There was one that I picked and put up here. Say Anua and a lawyer answer a day and I've been pong so the answer team. I mean call in your Star Black. Could you please explain when Home Office says your application has not been straightforward? So how reasonable 70 no. Well, application is straightforward.
Any different. Mm-hmm. Okay. Say you can say BB any straightforward. Let's just say Papa bi akwaye dadie akwakam papa bi ema na akwaye dede. And we have to look at and trace the sound.
Okay.
Into Moshisha again when we say no, there has been a trigger somewhere. Then we have to sit down properly and look into the application. Could be said they are going to carry out investigation after Nipano based on the history our pick it up.
Okay.
And I say claims that we make it an application, they have to look into it properly. So instead of say 1 + 1, 2, a caseworker number, do we have 1? Do we have plus? Do we have another one? And therefore the answer is 2. Granted, the caseworker is saying that the next one we can't see it properly. So we'll need more time to look into it. In the Kobasa said we cannot make a decision now. We need more time to look into your application. And it could be any reason. So that is what it means.
Okay. But it still could be unreasonable.
Say, and you're straightforward. Well, what is good or reasonable? To say, Minia, why do you know buy and your shame mono? I say at Yenya and Brunei to your bossy a ye. And now see you keep quiet, then can be beyond trail. Then you are imagining, then idea no a delay. So culture say complicated, so we have to take our time to look into it. The only thing I know stress and anxiety. What have they seen? But at least they've made you aware, say, so we're expecting in term you need more patience.
Okay.
In term, it would not be unreasonable for them to come and tell you said this. In term, what you are saying says 6 months no one is responding to you no. Because of peculiar nature of application, they may need more.
Okay.
This is control PAP the last time we were discussing about pre-action protocol. Somebody will be court.
Yeah.
Then my Baba catch us what the now with the buy no. A moon that whole year. Tia boy say I show more. Now what they make court to? What would the court tell you? The court will tell us. So why are you rushing here? So
okay, yeah, for us. So Eddie, I'm a PK. Eddie, Abaha. Good evening, Brother Kuku and Lawyer Charles. Mawari EU member since 2019. Me 5 years last year, May. Yadienti me yejuma 2 hours now. And me you so say opposite ojai aware. How can this affect me?
I don't think so. The person because the Juma no hours not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. And therefore, there should be good reasons for that contemplation of divorce. Say a idea obia to me and yahu bibia many ye nebusia funin to me settle there. Na separation aba. Say na your boss no separation no could even be some mutifie back home.
Okay.
But monkasa mutifie back home obi ndi obi adwane. Ma worry. Then separation in the heart, more or less. And the can say separation come back there. That could be one of your reasons. I would so or ban so by or any other reason. But at this point, no munja one dear. We are worried for. But say call basse or say on worry bill. Na court aja to me say our running good dear. Then there's what we call intervening factor or reason. Right now we want to show more a swine then at it. But interested we need right no. And what near Becca just said, send young car, or no, obey no. You want to rely on divorce certificate, you know, or the Ayana Sahara. I guess a retention, no. But you should have reason. I would be court, I will never go. Now at the same time, we be in a swa with the buyer application. The year say. I will not go then, I yes. I will not go now, go and padia. So when you're in a source, I will not go. Now, what the aye, Bernaswan, what the aye application said, send a net at ye, but say na akoba, in 10% mujina, send ye tier so, na mo and granted me. I have no retention.
Okay. Also, ubetimi asende wo text na WhatsApp no ede abreye. Yen WhatsApp number no eye 07950422780 07950422780. And also ubefre 07399208468 07399208468. Wo WhatsApp voice note no so yebetimi afa ede ama oberema it got frozen but we back with it until megidi say nyame adom enema ebetimi atoto ye I think it was frozen but na ekoye pa ede ama lawyer me misa question we say your mommy reason me feel say unreasonable. Me lawyer discuss it. Me what strong conviction, but me need enough evidence to prove we say reasonable the man unreasonable. And also another case no hopeless.
The case be any hopeless. It might be said with chances no and slim. But any interested with case no hopeless. By the time I weigh your application, you told them something. And you had a conviction said you might have even supported that with evidence.
Okay.
That evidence is valid still. Say a court. And even between that time no where your application no up to time no your court no crano when you even better evidence or further evidence which mean the account. Imagine be a time or an application or say maximum 20 years. Na mini because the mini in your man na mijina in your man e midin mu na ade nti ebusuafo ne nkofo na eden ejine mu ma me say ampa baba ha no 20 years ni and as far as they know on minko fie eda.
Okay.
Who knows whether makofi and say minko fie? What do you think? So minike home office ni asem na me ka kire say me ka say minko fie da. Why now? Obetumi a confirm say makofi and say minko fie. Hey, home office
for.
Because I'm not
more records in that's right.
Then they will put me to me say no. Wait, let's say who could fear as a way there. Waba. Now say bibia ni what dia. Then even though me condemn me bibia per se no, and for testimonies in a Mijina Suno. O Manga no crano, and Ninja Swobi a trace and Americano, and no cre. When American say me buy him in coffee, yes, me need bank account, yes, me new juma, yes, because of the binti document to me name how to even keep them. Te buy ya na my them at watching because of the situation. And me need document now work on no boom. And you know we no Eddie Adan say I've been here all this while.
Okay. Way brings me to one very interesting scenario. Obi a year long stay application. Timer or they buy any timer will be draw so when you're 20 years. No? Unfortunately, the first year or two, I would be real or there will be adding a room inti need sa entry no. But odi 1 year, 1.5 years no, and or register GP. Lawyer, a quite person no between prove say odi this period and son or register GP. And now once starting counting the 20 years from time when you have evidence or
the 20 years start from the point of entry. Na nipa no can say because untumi nka say wo back room habanya wo. And I tell people say come on. Wo hanko ade a eyewo. What it means is say bia wo ba no na ye fra kwesi mensa. Wo bedu ye no at a point no wo se san wodin as say ye fra kodwemenu. But it doesn't mean say eyewo. Okay. Then you have to have evidence to support say what is san wodin at a point. Then actually say wo ba no wo be wure mu no na yefra wo say. Unfortunately be our passport no kra no why then ayira because 20 years a long time.
It's a long time.
And wait akotitena baby bebre. Because you were patching with people or lodging with people. In this house na kwaba there we lose a lot of your valuable records including your passport now with the buyer no. So you don't have your passport. But yes, I entered as nipa way as a court vacancy record so ebedi adanse say
so nipa we sabre no obi remusa.
Then but say ekoba say o started from the time I register GP no question is say at the end of the day you are counting 20 years.
You so convinced when you're 20 no, but we need evidence of the first two.
What it means that is where people can attest to the fact say yes be omukra mu nyina na mu remu and as mo buy no be so asa ni pa no so. And as mo nyina akra na no kwa sorry apita mo a move it out of the bia na mo no call different place. And they can confirm say wo buy no they know say na wo ha. What you are saying is say yes me buy no at a point you know for familial and emotional and personal reasons ninti let's say idino esesa. So Dina says an interest in Yamia. And this is my evidence of change of name. Then you're able to confirm say yes, Uba be 2001. But Uba and no how to even but be 2003 in a winner with GP. Into between 2001 and 2003 no gap near woman no testimony fee be sorry and as a friends. And ever support gap.
How strong would that testimony be?
You see, we have what we call corroborative testimony as evidence. And you independent evidence. And you want your wow deba. Now, wow deba no more often than not, no, a bit weaker.
I'm telling you, one hour can dance
for no media dance no wow.
Right.
Now. Corroborative ones no pity say obia ka say uba 2001 bia uba 2001 uko start school bi e ma yama letter bi sa letter no actually say eyawoa that means na nipa no can say that wa ha no true because there is corroborative evidence somewhere. And now say GP lectures e wo ho actually say uba e register GP kra na yare bi wo ho a na ye hwe. That means that independent evidence is also evidential. Say now we're there. Wow. But aya na ne say obi o na all those verifiable evidence no aya no onibi. But the first thing we need no one I tell people say it is what it is. You work with what you have. Then those family and friends, church na ade na ebe mu no will make a case for you. And what in still almost say on tomorrow, na a copy court wa. Judge Betty way na no says wo mra no say we bit na 20 years yam farmer no. Wa wo dey ko do abey and I say nipa ya wo dey ko do abey a wo be yi wo hwan wo ni nyina so bi a e kire say na nipa kan
enye no correct.
Nipa say Martin had 20 years. Wo see dey bi
so the burden of proof is on Home Office.
You have to give something to show say ni ha make no. And yes even though I am duty to provide evidence to support my claim no. Sisi ye tremanso. And it's also your duty to support your claim. Say na work no correct. Nti say empo say kobasa I can go to the Home Office and tell them say me pay me history wo efa me ho. I found a subject access report. Jimmy Bibia kire say me kura me wura ha that way. Bibia mpo ni ho kire say makọ na my den assign aba. That is what as say omo den ediba. Nti say eyade a omo wo case so munim say wo buy na wo koya they will bring that evidence. Because they have to pin you down. But say bibia ni was they will just leave it. See how you improve it.
Okay. Overall, so at the aba send me kind about amane no obetimi akoso afre yen 0739920848 and I say obe send the text WhatsApp and I say voice note at the amayen ewo 0795042278 yen hwe yenua yi at the ode buy or say good evening everyone, please how am I able to certify of good conduct as a Ghanaian currently living in the UK as requested by my university?
Good conduct. Right. Normally with good conduct, a police report.
Okay.
Police clearance. In the police clearance, say nipa yo Ghanaian student who are says university no per se omu here be to confirm suitability. Maybe if you're a Ghanaian, so bet you the police certificate of clearance. If you police head of a quarters,
okay,
or that bread investing, and that's bet to me. Aji ebiwa say what you cry a DBS clearance. Ewa not that support.
Okay. Say nipa say no. Ofi memfanso ofi Ghana na eba na watch or ha and obetumi aye DBS no. Ade a support na se mete hana sebe me ni bibia me na nsi bibia so a na se me ko se omonye clearance mama so omoni record be of me. How could I do that?
Na sa wona nsi bibia so a nje ukozuku akane.
Hey, like ebin case is serious.
Yeah, but for somebody to be bold to say I'm applying to come to university and I say a student visa and I say I will leave to remain.
Okay.
Na sa wo akwenya to live here there confidently there, then you should be able to do the DBS.
Okay.
Without any doubt.
Okay.
And I want to believe, say, be an independent baby, say, how do I do it? They will tell you, so, go online and apply for it or seek somebody, help from somebody. But anybody only passes in our work idea, and I would doubt how on your admission.
Okay. May well obi your line so 0739920848. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
What did I to say?
But I'm here pa na mo so.
Yami adom yenso ye ho ye pa. But lawyer wa intiwe.
Me no Ghana. O na wa ha wa yi ni. Yi no. O da application tu ama nana mo. But nana mo no. Eba woni yi so eja wa yo mo wa be 5 years ni me na ba no enya ni injustice yi next year be next year be nya no obenya ni injustice no se fa ne ba am independent ti o na ba fi wonya strata na obenya certificate na say especially because the strata no yo no o my absolute divorce no my absolute divorce meaning say oba umenya mudina umna industry na onya nti the yi no na say o must appeal through secretary though more underage it is below 21.
The question
it could be what baby.
The question is clear. But repeat the question on slowly. Then you picking up. Why?
The most Ghana, but Oma Naba,
Ona Naba,
Aha. Ona Naba, no.
Aha.
I can't know any status.
I can't know any settled status. Aha.
So my group now divorce next because divorce now you could through a year. In that case, normal depending on I would depend.
Oh, just no. I can't know any settled status, but divorce be so then I'm the con. Yes, sir.
None of them the group one. After no divorce, no only you meaning would give. Never you any settled status. Again, and I don't see that woman. Which is below 21.
Na me pa cho nya botena me has met was me asia. Nipa oba no. O depending on ne nana no go through divorce. Is that what you're saying?
Divorce no go through.
Divorce no go through. Okay. And he said oba be drew na divorce na go through a. Na ne nana no divorced. And ono ede ne nana ne family dependent eba ono see a divorce na inti sa situation e be affect omo be mu no. Is that what you want to mean?
Omo dia no me tata divorce na omo be di me they are below 21.
They are below 21. Inti o person wo visa say o megina partners mu dia hin obetimi agina na so na waje because aware na gu. Yes sir. That's it. Omna bar na omnim no. Na ba na wali yi. Ah, we get status. Omo bi na divorce na ko tuwe wi a. Na ke je no be. Ne na ba no when you settle status but or go through divorce. And a divorce na e ko so no ko fa ne nana no mama. Onya na when you settle status no. Next year no be nya.
Next year obenya.
And a divorce so ne nam ne ko ho nya sa. Nti omo eba through sa na yi a the divorce enenam ho no so omo be drew na divorce na go through a omo dependents na omo free outside the bar no omo situation to say
okay no be so say nkwala be settled na say bibisa e ka e di kind of say akwala na 21 year application or the 6 months about no be application oh yeah you be so say do you want to have the same status as your relative no or sponsor no dependent relative no we can yes sir and then the ma and usually we say yes then se nipa no was settled obenya settled se nipa no was pre-settled ono so obenya pre-settled konia nipa no wo no
eno ne de
badane ama
okay
then ya ne nwie bi san say tamu a omo wo ho no why application kwa fan kwala na nanum ya de aba under the on the ticket of say EU sponsor yi and na kwala no be pie mu wie no bi a ware gu ai de aba earlier on we talked about intervening factors
okay
a trigger retention of rights nti kwala ya be wie na wo be ye application no still an be say e be say relationship awo say our ngu ya nka wo de sa marriage certificate na wo na ne step grandfather no wono e de baba meboa say we nti na ye de baba but our giant so aba this time no your marriage certificate na we show and say we show divorce papers no divorce certificate na abemu
no
and then now intervening fact point event in the say our jaya then aba this our jaya what is my situation mbeja me masensen mu ana say mba to am so asif say me original right and yes retention of right
okay
and we know is one of those exceptional circumstances now we hear evidence no to support say even though we no montoa me so as if say ewo ho because I am a fault to say I don't akwaba.
Okay. But what you say?
Na ho benya de omenya de
na no a omugina no ode omo ba no owo
tata na onya ne certificate onya retention of right na
se fansa nkwala ya ba ende na echina omo ya application a then na ende ya ye can say na nano ewo
process
and ya so na me kai no ne owo no and then no a echina no so echina akoye settled there omo agina settled so but say echina no omo ya na say ende ya omo ya application no say yeah pre-a obegina pre so but what just here
yo okay
na owo no na wodi bi ma
Okay, all right, Minia, yada sipi nyame inshallah. Mamin ko yewo Muhammad El Amin Amin. Or say or the first 2.5 through Neba. Possible so we move to the 5-year route. I'm no more with the Obano. Mpachawa wo phone no so nyabotse na twa me kakra bi me ba na yentie lawyer response to sa text here what screen you see.
Enti na yenwen e kan say si ano or direct access to ne bayi. Cause ze on ma me no enti but me sure say oguso e hwe ne ba. Nti my me will have to confirm say papa guso e hwe ne ba. So the relationship is still established. Contact is still established. You know, business make me switch akọ 5 years su ana usually no aya nkofo a omokofa 10-year route no so no discretionary no ayede eye no aya na say case especially sebia nipa no nam 20-year rule so you know do kwanya aya they are very careful switching them. But send the normal one say on akwalai wo ho ma me wo ho no obenya 2.5 VB there. Then omuni ho bio he will make application to switch but switch ba has say obe prove 5-year root conditions no sikasam bebem accommodation bebem bibia bebem to meet all the criteria afi na ye baby said then nature say you still in the life of akwalai. Parents will come in, the other parent will come in, then the school or GP will also come in to confirm sa position.
Okay. Yen call a line so na fi yen share in your waso. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
But your lawyer how with you?
I been a bit more casafa refusal. Na the person before say o say
but you
the person before say any application they are no mut me review any application be to say you would there maybe a why you settlement application na be a best submit people we up submit here you can be a division a bit about some be refuse it almost a refuse that mazamano no
Yo, that's the Eunice. A woman say application we are case work and by assessment. I should say a factor say or the mouth and now say a here say or the bamau. Ubiuma utumi meet all the criteria. Next suitability could be a baby. No major and also and the say baby. Into the answer to your question is every application can be granted. And every application can be refused. The word is can. So, a assessment on Mayano determines say it will be granted or not.
Okay. You were in your back Bell Yankee. I'm saying what the DBS issue be or the question by my lawyer boss who said with me a DBS. I'll say I already have my DBS which was done here in the UK, but the university is still asking because I've been here for just 3 years.
So the university believes that Nipano they want about 5 years or even more. Depending on a course or quite all year. Santi they want to go back to maybe I know or one to see say the life so ever at the same. And to just go to Nkra, no call way police headquarters. So I'll bet me a say untumi nkwanso a ombey of course we no ukwa at the moment I'm not sure so mo bo nsa no and so mo bo nsa no so mo bo nsa no dia esese ukọ na ukọye but so mo bo nsa no na omeye database search dia then it can be done and the certificate posted and to find out says ukọ and so metumi aye na omode post to abrewa but because they want it from your country of origin, you have to do it.
Okay. Yeah, we so in the idea was say, lawyer, I've just got married to a lady with 2 children who are all blown under 10 years. Okay. How feasible is it to file an application and bring them here?
Then also. Or 2 children. Okay.
So I worry obi a or one mammy nu omo nyina ya under 10 years. Or me no ya under 10 years. How feasible so obey application no dey call any figure na ba.
Call ya omo ye
the step children, yeah.
Yo nia e wo mu no say oye application ya me sure say ni yire nso ewo be ni ode wo ekrom ha. No no so ewo ebi. So they make this application no aye den a support it.
Okay.
Parent or your biological parent so ono so na obedi enim so a ono so betumi edi enim as step parent na wa front application because either way or ye nkwala no papa until to me eye ema ne ye but also approve all the other things ye kan ho asem so responsibility any insurmountable any compelling and exceptional family circumstances that will make refusal, exclusion of their children from the UK undesirable. In this way, because only yet biological father, the other father or only we have to show say only contact be out with nkwala no a ye betumi akwaje ekofa nkwala no without any permission.
Okay. 07399208468. Also with me ascend with the platform no so or the text no and also comment no any question no better platform no so na ye na fe ye no ade amount and I say ofra lawyer and wo ebididi and come kai said later on bre kakra we anymore we'll be going to look at our quiz segment. Now, quiz segment, no, maybe so question be a yeah, so wajuni ahesenia see at here. Earlier on, yede sa and komoyi ebai na lawyer ato ne bo echichi mu ade emai was say employees are protected from discrimination in the workplace based on religious affiliation and philosophical beliefs. You are protected from religious discrimination in your workplace, and this means that you are protected whatever your religion or belief. You are protected whatever your employer's religion or belief. You are protected whether you are already working for your employer, and I said to say, and I think so you are still protected whether you are applying for a job, and I said to say, Raman Sethi, any Elements Personal Services 2019 case, and our day by Original Equality Act of 2020. Yeah, because 2010, 2019. Hey, then I'm making Equality Act of 2010. Mufa and Chami. Screen so na ayet niema bebre. Mami kola ino so na fe minkofa yenu ya ono so abemwa oni yen eba betwetwe enkomo. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boss.
Lawyer, BWF there.
Nyame adom pacha won so e.
Nyame adom me chiamunya na eduma pramu here because topic na we discuss na very important way pa.
It does.
Me pacho me when me person be sound is based on the refusal appeal when I think say as Ghanaians normally say you push it for appeal because sometimes based on decision on some the refusal and it make sense. Now lawyer me issue ni say me application be now under EU extended family member now refuse me. Now, nipa refuse someone for main reason like omejina we be also in refuse to say in terms of to prove say be na me work for room almost say it wasn't enough into more refuse me na me call appeal. Now appeal no so make no so no recently almost somebody about so me refusal. But me pacho me lawyer discuss here. I'm not sure me say obeshe now I should say you between call which is administrative review to prove say be error be one we me pacho me person me be say administrative review no. I don't know say just in case me or other supportive evidence be or her me to me the account one
Yo, me that's a bit brave. And the union will be son says, you dismiss who appeal now will call upper tribunal appealer. With the new evidence be called ana. The standard answer me no. No.
Okay.
Unless say you go to the court to say on this occasion they should give me permission to bring new evidence.
Okay.
Because and yet fact na yakwa at this stage a law. So at the first year tribunal no yakoka assembly nyina ewie obia kasa na judge say ne ya kan nyina no ya hwe home office for assem eyede wentumi improve say wo uncle yi one na ohwe wo that means there is no dependency and I was no there's dependency na judge no make a mistake because if you cry wanted the word or the meaning of dependency under the law no we misinterpreting no science the judgment no so akoba on that basis. So if there is error of law na a court apart tribunal nya ho na wo kwa ma testimony any witness ni ade and as a new evidence no the old ones na yede call ye no eno na judge na be show ba na judge na be show pa no wo grounds so a wo gina so a wo dey appeal to the upper tribunal because we call appealer you have to say because of XYZ reasons the judge has made a mistake in law. And because of some mistake no or make affect the decision or the bar out. Santi omu hwemu na omu consider ni biom. Nti the answer is no. You don't bring new evidence unless we feel certain evidence would have been available at the beginning na entumi for good reason. Then you tell the court to give you permission to provide or adduce this new evidence. Otherwise, no.
Okay. Now, lawyer, before I made the phone better, no, me pacho. Me person me be say first application. If there were witnesses, letter, any information via witness at the. Obi witnesses a draft letter say they were witness to say ebia na me name wo fa net no share me but me question biara me say at the courtroom one I believe so we never argued on that based witness we no do you think that could also be one of the winter measure on fast on the refusal because we never argued on that even they never brought that into any question as well time no more observation I mean personally say and then so between my Europeana.
Sir, omo unquestioned witnesses na sana woka.
Okay, we say witnesses they were not present, but what they did was they drafted the letter no they omo ID name, omo address.
Yes.
Both Efi Ghana ni Ahania. But we know our court one. Whoever did home office or your observation cross examination when we see beside any question about Libya or disregarded but I feel like say even the person was trying to intimidate me and then they were trying to intimidate us but we prevented all those but I feel say could have helped the case but they never did any cross examination. Now maybe say cross examination when you say about the witness or any question about it.
All right, there's no number of questions that can be questioned during cross-examination. It is a home office in the bar. Obet maybe say 1,000 questions. Obet maybe say just one question. Answer whatever man no. Say confirm or join there. Then you will tell the judge say no further questions because we your pay we now. But say first one, second one, onya wa obeto aso e bisa bebre. Ehwo no na bi obeka say wo say wo di sika koma wo nimpa yi na sika no kwa ekosi nimpa we so. Nimpa we na asem ode baa ne say sika no a ɔde ma wo ɔde ma no ɛyɛ bosia a ɔde ma wo a wode kɔsi wo dan. So why are you now saying saa sika no was for dependency reason? Then about link near all kind of want to read BBA na say similar to near work no there. Or there wouldn't be any because cross examination say baby sa nipa na wo no questions. Now some witness no amba there, then there will be no question to be put to sa witness no. Into wo there na you be say bisa wo no and one uncle no ne there no you be say bisa no and one no mugina so conclude say no and a judge no but you can say e be a judge no can be contrary to the law there and no man no make his pronouncement no there then we say because the judge thought the law to be this instead of that there has been an error of interpreting the law but what is here but the fact say no witness statement home office and could be some question and the chance of reading there's no question to ask. But what dear no bisa no anta assume na no gina so conclude say there's no dependency.
Okay.
All right, Minia, that's Nyame Inshallah 07399208468. Your bako ewo platform no so as a granddad, can I bring my grandchildren in Ghana over to the UK?
It depends on the approach. So we have EU provision and immigration rule appendix FM provision. So appendix EU, appendix FM. Appendix EU, we are EU member national. Ubetumi akofa wonananom aba because wonananom are part of our family, direct families, Na so we are British passport, British near, and appendix FM we be anywhere just say kofa wonananom ebra unless we adopt one baba ye una show. In this case you need adoption certificate from court and that's an order from court. So those are the reasons. So the answer will not be yes or no, depend on baby and panel
or the favor. Okay. Bell Yankee, sorry. Thank you. But the Ghana High Commission in the UK help because I sent someone to Ghana Police Headquarters and they said I have to go to the Ghana High Commission. Unfortunately, I've been calling but no response. Yeshua said lawyer but I'll pass it over to the Communications Department of the Ghana High Commission. Na se bia omo lines no challenge bi wo na omo ahwe ede amai. The next one, Ernest Morrison Tabu.
But I think what we can also tell our brother to do is say so called Belgravia. Main office one some more different department wo into obeko
be an offer Highgate
be an offer visa session instead of the main embassy one.
Okay.
So that is because visa what the young certificate police report one asem into onko I think there's working hours or now or cause be a XYZ or mention department obeko no they are to omonim. Then ometumi ayaboa no omaka to me but to be on the phone there we can't guarantee when.
Okay. And Ernest, and also per number no 07399208468 07399208468 inti number no Chiwo so adenedia but if the marriage has lasted for 3 years then it will not affect your stay. Minim which one you are referring to, but thank you for your comment anyway. Thank you. Kate Muzutonye, good afternoon, lawyer. I want to apply for MN1 for a child. Is it paper form or online?
These days, you're online.
Okay.
Application in an until you go online and fill the form.
Okay. Another one, Chiwona Biu, is a norm due to the COVID and the Korean War, just to tell you it will take time or delay. Should in case there is a delay, do not be bothered. Anyway, thank you for your advice. You share next one. So Chiwo, thank you. Cosmos William Boateng, or a British national.
British national American. British national and me no say automatic.
Just all adapt it and quadano. Okay. Another one from here. Understood. Thank you for your clear response. That's right. And until any idea about BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors from the office say yeah program and penny phone so away what touch answers maybe I know because sometimes we can't pick up everything online. Until penny for the answer but to I'm saying lawyer no Emma Wonanti. Thank you for that as well. Excellent. Thank you very much. I was saying for and I'm not even I'm talking why. Next one, we will voice note back when I'm another person on the phone. Let's do the phone one, then we'll come to pick up the voice note. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening, boss.
Good evening, sir.
Bachona apome.
Nyankopon edi acheme na mnimse mozo nyame di achemo so sa.
Adum eni humo bro. Bacho mayinti we.
Me pacho me na me testi me send a message wo kan say me se ma.
Hello? Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Bacho me only na sign effort e ma me bi why. So also do message by me can but question now the buy and unfortunately we lost you on the line in Tibomodiana sign a free bill. But in the meantime on my info voice note.
Hello, good evening. Me say nyamianda ma program na mo yam bi akoso kama. Radio me ba so anumre ya enebone ya from Freddy Kofi Paku. Na asedana mdema lawyer Charles Asmah say nyame na no so ama oye menkrata ama me ama itimi edi nkonim ade ba ko me friend say okon official the way be shinu abom paye aye bibia kasi nyame beye ampanzo so no nyame so beye den ebeye na bibia beye odi nkonim kra no san akon official ofro na akon official osan odi mpaibo asan hyase asan de awie ntiloya nyame hwa no oduma pa wo ye nyame hwa pa ne bye bye.
Thank you very much, Brother Fred. BWF Senior Eunice, it's not just about the law, but we believe in the divine intervention. So, and Yama will be
Amen. Well, Mommy, Chimasi George, how much do I pay for registering a child, and how easy or difficult to do it by yourself?
So the first question, that registration application fee is £1,012. £1,012 for the registration. How easy it is depends on your skill set, your experience, and your confidence. What will I say? I will say that if you are not sure about these factors that you have, then please see a lawyer so that you are guaranteed of
your
quality.
Okay. Antomam, thank you. Matewonka waba nyamisha pa. Good evening, kweku wacha me mesomajo so. Antobam medase. Good evening, BWF. Antobam echa afonyina ejo so. So ansona me share Cosmos continues. Where is your studio base? The view is absolutely stunning. Looks like Canary Wharf. Don't worry, I'll give you the invitation. Cosmos, thank you very much. Lawyer, young line, no son, I mean, far back, Kunafi, Yamrame, young quiz, no, a better car. What your name? Hello?
Hello, I'm sorry, and lawyer, Pastor Michoria.
Yeah, Joseph, boss.
Me Pastor, me question about Madame Flako, Ghana.
Pastor, you too.
Me Pastor, not me, be some man, sir. I refuse to win a more common seminar or say, in case of ABR or your visiting visa. Now, say ABR, or my refusal, maybe 4 times and not 5 times. But now you're so that in now ABR, so in your sponsor. Now, almost with the some manner, I be affected now.
Your application be a standalone. And the position is a case by case. Application is treated on its own merit. The fact say you refuse to and no interest and then also as you refuse to. Until now, what about and then only applications in our bayano and then no mbeshe. Why? Until Sebibia Efanukemwa normally no past experience no aya eboa to even get the 6th one right. Why?
Okay. But that's it.
Obiajo, so apparently I'm saying no be unfortunately our last call because Ebre TIA. Emmanuel Sechi, why late there but Wabaso, that's the most important thing, and I believe say Wapeke link no I share a day my I was saying for I mean so why didn't share? I mean say the Mitchell, the lawyer Charles Tre, the lawyer Patrick Tre, the lawyer Eunice Tre, lawyer Richard Tre, any Uncle Ben Tre no utimi ebi a 2-3 mu and say at say and inti we will be right back and we'll be doing our quiz. Okay, I was saying nke kwakofa enkra na fe yede ababat ate ekoy we back with it and yamo de na yenko yen quiz segment no so na yenhwe de wo ho de ma yen mame emraswe na fe me page ento ho ma question ene mi bisa no very interesting tiwi Nana Bushe applied for a role with Mabel Nursing Agency and attended an induction session before signing the standard contract for agency workers. At the induction, Mabel Agency went through its policies and as part of that showed pictures of the standards of dress and appearances expected of its staff. This showed what facial hairstyle can be worn, which must be nicely trimmed, no beard or goatees. Nana Bushe said because of his Sikh religion, he cannot trim his beard. Mabel Agency withdrew the offer of employment. Nana Bushe sued for indirect discrimination. What is the likely decision of the tribunal? Appeal allowed because the policy of no beard is too wide was for appearance and not health or safety reasons. NFA appeal dismissed because no beards policy was for health and safety or hygiene reasons. Inti mama yankoswe ubitia send the text at the aba 07950422780 07950422780 and I say the better platform no so na fe ya peke ede abre wo okay Cosmos audio no Cosmos say I understood, thank you for your clear response. Wait me ede wo answer no ede abre yen appeal na no Nana Bushe oko ye say okopa adwuma na ye say adwuma mu ho nya abodwe say nya guti ono nso so ne religion and answer suma awesome no ija abodwe say tintintin yentwa eno nti say mo say eno nti mo mfa me adwuma de a ene na me nso mesiu mu na ode akọ tribunal na de ebisa ene say appeal no you may allow and I say allow. You may allow because the policy of no beard is too wide was for appearance and not health or safety reasons. Or you allow because no beard policy was for health and safety or hygiene reasons. Emmanuel Sechi say number one, the appeal would be allowed because no beard policy no too wide. Also, what you say, I mean, call phone us and say if I have anybody giving us that. Sorry, sir, bra, ya de we no ba no te ekoy. Lawyer, mame enhwe say ye betimi adi we ho enkoma. Sa Nana Bushe asemi. Okay, Psalm 35 say number 1. Sometimes why is Psalm 35? Udi something. Okay, lawyer, not to give you the answer, but a bit of a background to senior KC here.
Yeah.
wako adwuma no yen hyehyɛ nie ye say your dress code nie ye ba ye hye uniform check top blue black trousers ye nya abodwe certain inti se wontimi a ye mfa wadwuma this can by force
and correct na cause say emra no ehye adwumafoɔ to do certain things you know at this stage let me go my other language
okay
yeah you see adwumafo no wo da way bibi na zawo da way yin there wo hye baby a emra no ewo no na wodze ye adwuma
okay
na emra no then na oka emra no say there are 9 protected characteristics inyome bi ewo ho a or the adwumafo no will make sure that obezido 1 nipa sex 2 sexual orientation
you be say na be
na sexual orientation your friends sexual taste preference
I won't pay me for na me safuna the mazin punya okay
and na next one no pregnancy
da for you fun
you wo a fan religion Smarsum
the Christian
ye sick and then nkwachapo atheist and now put in nkwachapo in believe in means and I wo race
the tuntum koko if he had nazi
ya coming now
we busia something
into your share ma ye kan religion important na say aso jidza ewo there ye Christian and there Muslim and whatever it is no or the employer no make sure that more you know when you are there about affect wo religion no enti say okaban there provision bi or one no today be how this is how we do it so you have to do it this way that program now employer no or no how does that affect any of the 9 things now ya bobodo no and what is the reason what they share them programming? Is it for good reason or for personal reason? Good reason in health and safety.
Okay.
Now, so also it has to be clear. Ama obia or say no when we okay. So me ye day, them na oba affect company no.
Okay.
Now you really are doing from now Okano. You can see there. Whatever the employer does should not be discriminatory to any of the 9 things. Religion. So if you tell somebody that because of this or because of that, now the person feels that 1, it is too wide. Those things now, you say this is how I want to do it. The law calls that provision criteria or practice. So the provision criteria or practice, any there, your beard, your this, your that, even your outlook. Don't do this, don't do that.
Okay.
Under Section 19, subsection 1 of the Equality Act 2010, what's the all those practices now employers what they back, what you chunk of can be discriminatory.
Okay.
So you have to be wise how to set it out. So that it will not be a trap.
The me na membisa there. Bushe na bushe a kana sem CCA. Obedi bema na obedi for.
So yeshumpa na bushe okokota obedi bim.
Lawyer say yeshuma na bushe bedi bim. Yenhwe the answer or the mayor no or to the okay. Emmanuel said, "Mami, you was in fido." Oh, lawyer, you did 2 machine number 1, and I correct. So Emmanuel Sechi, you got it right. Thank you very much. Minim said there are so many other people who would have wanted to contribute, but we had a little technical crash here. But lawyer Chichi, you said the appeal will be allowed because the policy of no beard is too wide for appearance and not health or safety reasons. And no, and yede but na fe yede ababe pon yen program or no, and the account wants them. What does the law say about the Home Office refusing your leave to remain application without good reasons. Lawyer Charles Asmah, if you BWF Solicitors, and Oba Ebe Weighing, Ebe Bo, and Como. And Tisabri, me man is Sima, just 1 minute. Now, on for more tougher. Now, for you, sorry, you dear, so. Lawyer.
Yo, that's a bit brave. And see, it's here for national full, and then so you share Mrano, my orca far. Engineer do I home office for Wajina na what the cade application or 1 far and million. I have visa, yeah, channel. Na ye can them in Yamano, aya bebreno on to assume there are no good reasons. We send there be no reason no in there a way busuya will chrome her. The means one shape busuya na one do na one farmer. If be a reason in there a war one gasawa brabono asha so chrome her. A membra boom the means one share them as another na one farmer. Your friend of private life. Never cross your friend family life. Empo ibia wo abrabonu bibi ekesi ema wa abrabonu mu ayedzen dem ti wo kada kuukruma ansha ni ntum entina dem bia na oye yar bia na oye bibia we si wa abrabom ebi mpo ana kuro na rekomu no nyama bia okodo nti ekwa bia wo ba hawo dem nyama ya broni frano insurmountable obstacles ebia on na ejina do the application no na home office worker dey no one far no more. Them not that one reason no on you good enough. Na say one madam in your menu na owa in him there adze no nka woda wode ma wo no wode ejina na ekade no mmra kwan mu no ka wode wode adze no ma mo sande medze dam in your menu na medze kware edzi adanse there ofata there wode adze no wode ma mo nti dam na mmra no orka what does the law say ma mmra kan there. So was this side application na nyina do na wodze ma no onto asuma e wo akwanya e wo mrenu mu de e be challenge one wo court na a challenge one aya watch break na was someone adwen nti we na ende yesua afa ho.
Well, abusia and you do eba be see na mejidi is wenya adesua kese pa ewo senia enhihye no esi etie eno nti me kamfo ade amount se bra na afi ye ne BWF Solicitors enhwe embomu ebio na woche se ne wasan ade another edition ade abrayen. We're celebrating the unbroken service to the community by Lawyer Ben, and we also in that mood where we pay tribute to the late Queen of the United Kingdom and Great Britain. Yefrem we recoup frimpon and we do be see nyame aduma echna yebeto aso. We start a new week and but same time next week yebe sign so aba for another edition of The Community and the Law. Good evening.
Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, ah. Say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done? Father, you done.